Guys, Tomboy61, and today we have a little bit of a competition for you. You see, over at Wowsbuilds.com, the wonderful Father Monday runs a little monthly competition called Champions. Basically, he chooses two ships where you either have to get the highest damage or the highest base XP for the month in that ship. You show off your battle results screen, and if you win a prize. Right now, I am in the lead with this Nürnberg. This month, the Nürnberg is the base XP ship. Conversely, the Fubuki is the high damage ship. Now, if you're wondering what are these magical prizes, let me tell you, they are pretty awesome. If you manage to get first this month, you get to pick any premium ship, and it will be delivered right to your port, assuming it can be bought in the store for doubloons. So any ship available for doubloons in the store can be yours if you can beat my score and you remain on top till the end of the month. Second place, you'll get 5,000 doubloons. Third place, 10 million credits added to your account. But, and I think this is the most important thing that has been changed this month, there is now also participation drawing. So even if you have a game where you don't beat my score, you can still submit a page. You can still go ahead and submit a score, and you will have a chance to win a tier 6 premium ship, a tier 4 premium ship, those 20 big crates up for grabs, and there are a couple of more prizes that Father Monday has in store for us. I, for one, say you should definitely go out and attempt to go ahead and do these challenges, because you could, even if you don't beat, say, my score or end up on the leaderboard, you could still end up walking out with a free premium ship. And trust me, I read my comments. I know how many of you hate having to pay for premium ships. So win yourself a free one just by participating. It really, all it costs is going on to the website, playing one game in either the Fubuki or the Nürnberg, creating an account, submitting a score, and you've gotten yourself an entry into winning a free ship. So anyways, we are here in the Nürnberg. This is my this is the game where I got my high score. So let's go ahead and start talking through it. As you can see, we are playing the midpoint, and we are going to try and win our side. Enemy Nürnberg decided to go full broadside there, and we went ahead and slapped him with a citadel. Thought our last salvo would finish him off. It didn't, but that one goes ahead, finishes him off there. Thankfully, we were able to capture B, which, remember, we are in the Nürnberg, which is the XP-based ship. So there are two ways we can go ahead and gain that XP. The one is by killing other ships and doing damage. Remember, damage to a destroyer is going to be worth more than damage to a cruiser, which is going to be worth more than that same numerical damage to a battleship, because it's all about taking away a percentage of the XP. So we want to prioritize destroyers, and this is a great match for that, because there's 3 destroyers, well, 3 destroyers on the enemy team, 4 destroyers on our team. A little bit of a mismatch in the matchmaking there, but we have 3 destroyers on their side, and they have 1 more cruiser. Speaking of which, Aoba, full broadside, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Thankfully, we end up missing those torpedoes by the luck of running into an island. We wipe out that Aoba with a citadel. Colorado is somewhat broadside, and we can go ahead and take a hit on him. The other new enemy Aoba, who is at full health, was going pointed straight in, and he's going to go ahead and bounce shells if he's pointed straight in. Gives us just enough of a broadside to get about a 3K salvo off. And as we can see right here, using the AP on him is going to be a little bit tricky. We have to wait for him to turn out. Right there, we watched 6 of our shells bounce. Colorado still somewhat broadside, so we're going to see if we can get that AP into the superstructure, get a little bit more points. Right as we go around this island, Aoba turning out again. We're going to see if we can go ahead and punish him for that. We take the citadel, and unfortunately, we start grinding ourselves up against that rock. See if we can shoot over it. Even though the aim indicator tells us we can't, you never know. Sometimes it surprises you and you're able to go ahead and do it. This time, not so much. We do drop spot here, and we're going to be able to take this second to go ahead and reevaluate the situation, kind of figure out what we're going to do. Aoba dealing with the torpedoes coming in from our destroyer. Last one looks like it's going to tag him. We're going to shoot our shots and wipe him out with another Citadel. Colorado now steaming straight towards us. We're going to go ahead, turn out, fire a couple of AP rounds, and then most likely switch on over to the to HE, just try to start those fires because we want to do damage, right? We are going for XP, so we can't really go for the cap right now, but we can absolutely do damage, and the most effective damage we're probably going to do that Colorado is going to be damage over time, which is going to be reliant on setting a fire, especially because he does have some fires already going. If we can go ahead and it looks like he probably has already used his damage con, so oh no, there he goes, he pops his damage con right there. So if we can get a permanent fire on him now, we are going to do quite well, especially because he has multiple torpedoes bearing down on him, and if any of them hit him, he will not be able to stop a flood. Our torpedo tags him, that wipes him out and brings us up to 4 ships. We are quite close to the Kraken and leaves the enemy team with 2 destroyers and their aircraft carrier, which is very good for us because, well, we still have all of our sonar charges and we have some of the longest reaching sonar in this game. So we go ahead, pop our sonar, see we have incoming torpedoes on us. We are spotted, so we know the enemy destroyers are within visual range. We're not only being spotted by the aircraft carrier's planes, though we are able to do some shooting. We are able to shoot some of them down. We can see he might start targeting us, so we go ahead, pop our airplane as well, because of course the airplane not only spots over islands for us, which is what I feel like a lot of people end up using that fighter plane for, but it is actually a fighter plane and does boost your AA damage. It does go after enemy squadrons that come near your plane, so you might as well try to get a couple of shoot downs with it. We see the enemy aircraft carrier has just launched his dive bombers. We are being targeted not by him, but by that Fubuki who pops up, who does not have much health. He's probably the Fubuki from earlier in the match. One of our shells hit him. Of course, one of the kind of downsides to the German ships is they do have somewhat weak and anemic HE shells. They don't do too much damage, so even if we get 1 or 2 shells, it doesn't do a ton, and we're going to be going ahead and pretty much competing with this Devonshire to go ahead and get the damage to end out this game. We're going ahead, charging that smoke, and as we do, Haratsuru pops up, and we're going to go ahead and switch fire to him because, well, he's a full health destroyer, and full health means lots of XP to be gained. We go ahead and turn out because Nürnberg does have kind of rear firing guns. We see that Fubuki pops up, try to take a quick shot at him just to wipe him out. Sadly, we don't get any more hits on Haratsuru. Devonshire does a good job of finishing him off, and now we see the Ranger and Fubuki are back. We're going to go ahead, fire our gun at Fubuki, try to finish him off, and secure ourselves the Kraken right here. Shells are out, they look good. That finishes him off, and now time to switch AP for what is a full broadside carrier and a very juicy target. There we go, first salvo of HE is out. Now that that's out, we can go ahead and start firing our AP. First salvo away, and we get 2 citadels, and we're gonna rinse and repeat because that is some juicy damage that we can go ahead and score right there. Incoming torpedoes, we go ahead and make the check. We're clear. We don't have to really turn off our aim. We wipe out most of his health, and the enemy, or our friendly aircraft carrier, goes ahead and wipes him. But that does leave us with a base XP for the match of 3,957. So if you can beat that, you may just be able to score yourself a free premium. Good luck, everyone, and hope to see your names up there on the scoreboard.